Get ready for a journey behind the scenes, exploring the often overlooked aspects of one of the most iconic American Western TV series, Gunsmoke. Despite the on-screen camaraderie and the iconic status the show has attained, things weren't as flawless behind the scenes. In this fact-filled video, we're about to uncover why one of James Arness's fellow stars had a hard time working with him, and who Arness truly had a hate for. Curious? Stay tuned as we unveil the behind-the-scenes drama that added some spice to this legendary series. If you're a Gunsmoke fan, believe us, you won't want to miss this. Gunsmoke stands tall as one of the greatest TV shows in history. Its remarkable success and unwavering popularity, drawing viewers every week for 2 decades to follow the adventures of Marshal Matt Dillon, solidified its status as a timeless classic in the Western drama genre. From its debut in 1955 to its enduring presence until 1975, Gunsmoke captured the anticipation of audiences, becoming a must-watch television event each week. Even as the Western trend gradually faded, devoted viewers continued to tune in religiously, marking it as the quintessential Western series of its time. Gunsmoke rightfully earned its place among the stellar shows that graced the television landscape from the 1950s to the 1970s. Gunsmoke not only captivated audiences with its engaging storylines and stellar performances, but also demonstrated remarkable adaptability, which played a pivotal role in its prolonged success. The show's ability to evolve with the times stands out as a key factor in its longevity. Originating as a radio show, Gunsmoke underwent a significant transformation, making a seamless transition to the small screen as a half-hour black-and-white television series. This initial shift marked the beginning of its television journey, showcasing the producer's foresight and willingness to embrace new formats. As television technology advanced, so did Gunsmoke. The series underwent another transformative phase, expanding into an hour-long format and making the transition to both color and grayscale presentations. This bold move showcased Gunsmoke's commitment to staying ahead of the curve in an era when many shows hesitated to make such groundbreaking changes. After 16 seasons, the writers unveiled Doc's full name as Galen Adams, a revelation that provided fans with a deeper understanding of this beloved character. The choice of the name was a personal one, with Milburn Stone, the actor portraying Doc, having the honor of selecting the character's first name. Stone's intimate understanding of Doc's persona made him the ideal candidate for such a decision. Recognizing the show's immense potential, the producers astutely transitioned it into a television series. This move proved to be a game-changer, catapulting Gunsmoke to new heights of success. Interestingly, despite the television series flourishing, the original radio drama continued to air for an additional 6 years, spanning from 1952 to 1961. The sustained success of the radio broadcasts, even in the era of television dominance, speaks volumes about the timeless appeal of Gunsmoke's storytelling and characters. Gunsmoke's journey to the small screen harbored interesting twists in its casting choices and sponsorships. Initially, the iconic John Wayne was considered for the role of Matt Dillon, adding an intriguing what-if scenario to the show's history. Unfortunately, Wayne's commitments to film schedules prevented him from taking on the role in the television adaptation. Despite this, his support for the show before its premiere episode aired demonstrated his belief in its potential. As Gunsmoke emerged as the top show on TV, the landscape of sponsorships reflected the shifting tides of popular culture. During its first 7 seasons, L&M Cigarettes held a significant role as a major sponsor, emphasizing the influence of commercial partnerships during the show's early years. The transition from radio to television brought about a change in the portrayal of Matt Dillon, the central character in Gunsmoke. While William Conrad initially took on the role during the radio broadcasts, the switch to television prompted a casting decision in favor of James Arness. Producers believed that Arness possessed better physical aesthetics for the character, leading to the casting change. Gary Busey's involvement in Gunsmoke left a lasting imprint on the show's history, notably with his portrayal of Harv Daly. His final act on Gunsmoke took place in the episode that marked the last time a character met their demise on this iconic television series. This event unfolded in the third-to-last episode ever aired, adding a poignant note to Gunsmoke's conclusion. Gunsmoke's transition from the radio show to television introduced interesting changes, one of which involved the character of Madam Kitty Russell. While the talented character featured prominently in the radio version of Gunsmoke, her presence was notably downplayed in televised episodes. This shift was a deliberate choice by network executives and producers to align the show with family-friendly content, avoiding explicit references to the character's profession. The evolving political landscape of the 1970s left its mark on Gunsmoke, particularly in the way the show's opening scenes were structured. From its inception until that era, each episode would commence with Matt Dillon engaging in a gunfight. However, the increasing anti-violence sentiments within society prompted a re-evaluation of this approach. Displaying such confrontations on television became a contentious issue, leading the show's creators to pivot and rethink the opening scenes to align with the shifting cultural norms. In an unexpected turn of events, Gilligan's Island played a crucial role in preserving Gunsmoke's place on the airwaves. In 1967, CBS had initially slated Gunsmoke for removal from its lineup. However, when news of this decision reached fans and network executives, an uproar ensued. The outcry, particularly from supporters of Westerns, compelled CBS to reverse its choice. Instead of axing Gunsmoke, the network opted to put Gilligan's Island on hiatus, sparing the iconic Western drama. Gunsmoke's television legacy is etched in history, boasting a significant record that stood the test of time. On April 29, 2018, The Simpsons achieved a milestone by breaking the primetime record for the most episodes ever with their 636th show. At that point, The Simpsons was in its 28th season, surpassing Gunsmoke, which had concluded its run after 20 seasons. However, delving deeper into the numbers reveals Gunsmoke's remarkable feat. Despite having fewer seasons, Gunsmoke outpaced many contemporary television shows by producing a staggering total of 635 episodes throughout its run. This means that Gunsmoke not only set a standard for longevity but also for prolific content creation, with each season delivering a substantial number of episodes. Gunsmoke's endurance and prolific output per season remained unparalleled until The Simpsons claimed the record in 2018. The comparison between these two iconic shows highlights the different approaches to season lengths and episode production in the evolving landscape of television history. Gunsmoke's impact extends beyond its storytelling. It serves as a benchmark for the television industry's ability to captivate audiences over an extended period while consistently delivering compelling content. Gunsmoke's journey took an unexpected turn as it reached the end of its decade-long run in 1975. To the surprise of the show's creators, the network decided to bring the curtain down on this iconic series without any warning. Unlike modern television shows that often plan and execute an elaborate finale to provide a clausura, Gunsmoke concluded its final season just like any other, oblivious to the fact that it was bidding farewell to its audience. The absence of a grand finale or a deliberate resolution added a unique layer to Gunsmoke's legacy. The show, known for its resilience and ability to adapt, faced an abrupt conclusion that left fans without the anticipated closure or a ceremonious farewell. Milburn Stone's complex relationship with James Arness on the set of Gunsmoke underwent a significant transformation, evolving from initial animosity to a deeper understanding and collaboration. In an illuminating interview with TV Guide, Stone candidly shared insights into the early days of their working relationship. He revealed that his sentiments toward Arness started with a strong dislike, describing how his initial feelings intensified over a 3-year period. Stone expressed his frustration, citing instances of Arness's perceived unprofessionalism, including lateness and a lack of apologies for any disruptions. The actor recounted feeling diametrically opposed to Arness and questioning his suitability for the entertainment industry. The tension reached a boiling point when Stone finally confronted Arness about his behavior, leading to a confrontation that could have jeopardized their working relationship. Despite the initial discord, the encounter served as a turning point. Stone and Arness ultimately found common ground, paving the way for a more harmonious collaboration. In a revealing interview, Milburn Stone shared further details about the confrontation with James Arness on the set of Gunsmoke, shedding light on the intensity of their exchange. Stone recounted a decisive moment when he confronted Arness about his perceived unprofessionalism, making it clear that he wouldn't tolerate any more disruptions. In a no-nonsense tone, Stone conveyed his frustration, stating, "I've read my contract, and there's nothing in it that says I have to put diapers on you or wait for you. And if you ever show up late again, buddy, you'll have 2 things to explain, not only where you were, but where I went." Remarkably, instead of escalating the tension, Arness surprised Stone with an unexpected response. The actor acknowledged in the interview that, looking back, he wouldn't have been surprised if Arness had physically confronted him for the outburst. However, Arness took a different approach. Stone recounted, "When I was through, he looked me right in the eye and said, 'You're absolutely right.'" This unexpected acknowledgement and humility from Arness had a profound impact on Stone, leading to a shift in their relationship dynamics. From that moment forward, Stone's feelings toward Arness underwent a significant transformation. The initial animosity evolved into a genuine fondness, with Stone describing Arness as a great, big, wonderful cub bear. This unexpected turn of events not only diffused the tension on set, but also laid the foundation for a more collaborative and supportive working relationship between the 2 actors. Looking back, Milburn Stone left an indelible mark on Gunsmoke, playing a colossal role in shaping the show's essence. He held firm in his commitment, refusing to compromise on what he believed constituted the soul of the series. Stone's insistence on maintaining a narrative centered on the core characters had a profound impact, even if it stirred controversy among producers and fellow cast members. A pivotal moment in Stone's journey was a fan letter that significantly influenced him to adapt and enhance his portrayal of Doc Adams. This not only endeared him to viewers, but also set a precedent for actors engaging meaningfully with their audiences. From demanding professionalism on set to staying attuned to the show's devoted fan base, Milburn Stone contributed significantly to the enchantment that made Gunsmoke a beloved American classic. In essence, Milburn Stone embodied the true spirit of commitment, both to his craft and the audience. This deserves recognition and celebration. So, the next time you settle in to watch an episode of Gunsmoke, go beyond the action and suspense. Take a moment to appreciate the off-screen drama, the passion, and the dedication that went into crafting this iconic show. A tale worth telling, a lesson worth learning, and, above all, a show worth revisiting. Throughout the Gunsmoke series, the contrasting styles of Milburn Stone and James Arness might have seemed like a recipe for disaster. However, instead of breaking the show, these differences became its backbone. Stone's unwavering professionalism clashed with Arness's laid-back approach, yet the show found balance. Arness's humor provided a light counterweight to Stone's gravitas, creating a unique on-set harmony that contributed to the show's enduring success. The remarkable dedication of James Arness and Milburn Stone to Gunsmoke is evident in their near-perfect attendance throughout the show's extensive run. James Arness, the iconic Marshal Matt Dillon, achieved the remarkable feat of appearing in nearly every episode, showcasing his commitment to the role and the series. Milburn Stone, portraying Doc Adams, closely followed, missing only a mere 6 episodes. His temporary absence, attributed to a heart attack, demonstrated not only the physical toll of his commitment, but also his unwavering determination to return to the screen. The resilience displayed by Milburn Stone in overcoming health challenges and continuing his role is a testament to the indomitable spirit that characterized the cast of Gunsmoke. His return to the show after a health setback resonated with audiences, emphasizing the dedication and perseverance required to bring beloved characters to life. James Arness battled with a severe case of arthritis that significantly impacted the filming schedule of Gunsmoke. The toll of arthritis on Arness was so pronounced that during the last decade of the show, a unique filming approach had to be adopted to accommodate his health condition. Due to the challenges posed by arthritis, all of Arness's episode scenes were compressed and shot within a single day. This adjustment in the filming schedule was a practical response to Arness's health needs, ensuring that he had sufficient time for rest and recovery between shooting sessions. The decision to consolidate his scenes into a single day allowed Arness a full week of rest before the next round of filming commenced. This strategy not only helped manage the physical strain on Arness, but also ensured that he could continue to deliver his performances despite the challenges posed by arthritis. Glenn Strange, a beloved actor whose career spanned several decades, made significant contributions to both Hollywood and the iconic Western television show Gunsmoke. Known for his versatile talents, Strange's Hollywood career flourished during the 1940s. It was during this period that he took on the noteworthy responsibility of stepping into Boris Karloff's shoes to portray the iconic role of Frankenstein in several movies. However, it was in the 1960s that Glenn Strange became a familiar face to audiences through his role in Gunsmoke. His presence on the show added a layer of depth and charisma, contributing to the series' success during its run. Sadly, Glenn Strange's time on Gunsmoke was cut short when he passed away in 1973, marking the end of an era for both the actor and the show. Glenn Strange's legacy extends beyond his work on Gunsmoke, encompassing a diverse and accomplished career in Hollywood. His portrayal of Frankenstein and his contributions to Gunsmoke showcase the breadth of his acting prowess, leaving an indelible mark on both the horror genre and the realm of Western television. Amanda Blake's portrayal of Miss Kitty Russell in Gunsmoke became iconic, but interestingly, she wasn't the original choice for the role. Initially, the producers had their sights set on actress Polly Bond to bring Kathleen Kitty Russell to life on the screen. Bond, with a family history in show business and over a decade of experience performing in westerns, seemed like the ideal candidate. However, despite Bond's impressive credentials, she made the surprising decision to decline the role that could have potentially catapulted her to stardom. This left the producers in a quandary, but fate intervened when Amanda Blake entered the scene. Blake, with her undeniable talent and presence, stepped into the role of Miss Kitty Russell, and in doing so, altered the course of television history. Amanda Blake's performance as Miss Kitty not only became synonymous with the character, but also contributed significantly to the show's success. Her portrayal added depth and charisma to Gunsmoke, making it difficult to imagine anyone else in the iconic role. The conclusion of Gunsmoke marked the end of an era, but surprisingly, the cast found out about the show's cancellation through trade publications rather than from the producers themselves. This lack of direct communication left the actors, who had invested years of their lives into the series, feeling blindsided and disappointed by the news. James Arness, who portrayed the iconic character of Matt Dillon, shared that the cast had no prior knowledge of the impending cancellation. The producers had seemingly neglected to inform them directly, leading to a sense of shock and uncertainty among the actors. The realization that the show was coming to an end came as a surprise, especially considering the significant impact Gunsmoke had on television history. The process of casting the pivotal role of Matt Dillon in Gunsmoke involved several notable actors vying for the opportunity to bring the iconic character to life. Among those who auditioned were Raymond Burr and Denver Pyle, both talented actors in their own right. However, despite their efforts, the producers were not convinced that either Burr or Pyle was the perfect fit for the role. In the competitive landscape of auditions, it was James Arness who ultimately stood out with his impressive performance, securing the breakthrough role of Matt Dillon. Arness's portrayal of the complex and honorable lawman contributed significantly to Gunsmoke's success and solidified his place as an integral part of television history. Gunsmoke's remarkable success in the late 50s and early 60s solidified its position as the #1 show on television for an impressive 4 consecutive years, from 1957 to 1961. During this period, viewers tuned in faithfully, and the series dominated television ratings, becoming a cultural phenomenon. However, in a surprising turn of events in 1961, Gunsmoke's producers made a bold and unprecedented move by transitioning from a half-hour program to a full-hour format. This shift initially led to a decline in the show's popularity, challenging the established norms of television programming at the time. Despite the initial setback, the creative decision to extend the duration of each episode ultimately proved pivotal in shaping the show's trajectory. Contrary to expectations, the format change did not mark the end of Gunsmoke. Instead, the series experienced a resurgence during the late 60s and early 70s, recapturing the hearts of viewers and reaffirming its status as a beloved Western drama. Several years after the iconic Gunsmoke series concluded, the cast reunited for a series of made-for-television films, adding a new chapter to the show's legacy. These 5 films, namely Return to Dodge, 1987, The Last Apache, 1990, To the Last Man, 1992, The Long Ride, 1993, and One Man's Justice, 1994, brought the beloved characters back to the screen. James Arness, reprising his role as Marshal Matt Dillon, took center stage in all 5 movies. Despite the anticipation surrounding these reunions, the films did not achieve the same level of success as the original series. While they may not have reached the heights of Gunsmoke's television dominance, these movies provided fans with an opportunity to revisit the characters and settings they had grown to love over the show's extensive run. Gunsmoke not only became a household name, but also contributed a lasting catchphrase to popular culture. The iconic line, "Get the hell out of Dodge," became synonymous with bidding a hasty departure, owing its popularity to the show's setting in Dodge City, Kansas. Throughout the series, this memorable phrase was frequently used to admonish villains, adding a touch of frontier flair to the language. During the 1960s and 1970s, the phrase gained significant traction, especially among teenagers, as a trendy way to express the idea of leaving a place swiftly. While its usage might not be as pervasive in contemporary times, the catchphrase remains ingrained in the collective cultural memory. In the realm of love, Marshal Matt Dillon, portrayed by James Arness, maintained a stoic demeanor throughout Gunsmoke's extensive 20-year journey, encompassing 635 episodes. Surprisingly, Dillon's romantic escapades were sparing, and it took until the 19th season's 3rd episode, aptly titled Matt's Love Story, for him to share an intimate kiss. This momentous occasion featured a touching scene with Michael Learned, who portrayed Mike Yardner. Mike Yardner made a lasting impression, appearing again in the same season and making a return 17 years later in Gunsmoke, The Last Apache TV movie in 1990. The character's reappearance showcased the enduring connections woven into the fabric of Gunsmoke's narrative. Interestingly, Michael Learned was not a stranger to the world of accolades. In 1973, she stood beside Richard Thomas, beaming with joy as she received an Emmy for her outstanding portrayal of Olivia Walton on The Waltons. Delving into the intriguing origins of Gunsmoke's characters reveals a fascinating tidbit about Dennis Weaver and his portrayal of the beloved Chester. In a DVD commentary, Weaver disclosed a unique aspect of his role that added a distinctive layer to the character. Given Gunsmoke's commitment to a non-violent theme, Weaver was advised not to carry a weapon as part of his portrayal. To ensure Chester's distinctiveness, Weaver ingeniously opted to imbue his character with a limp. This creative decision not only set Chester apart from other characters, but also became a memorable and defining trait in television history. Weaver, shown here, shared a candid reflection on the choice to incorporate a limp into his character's persona. In the DVD commentary, Weaver expressed a sense of lamentation regarding the unexpected challenges that came with portraying the limp. What initially seemed like a creative and distinctive choice for Chester's character development turned out to be more demanding than anticipated. Over the course of 290 episodes, the continuous portrayal of this physical trait took its toll on Weaver, impacting his overall filming experience in ways he hadn't foreseen. Expanding upon Ken Curtis's remarkable contributions to Gunsmoke, his unparalleled career as an actor on the show spanned an impressive 307 episodes, solidifying his status as an integral part of the series from 1959 to 1975. Curtis showcased his versatility by portraying various roles, demonstrating a remarkable willingness to immerse himself in diverse characters. In addition to his iconic portrayal of Festus, Curtis took on the challenge of playing an Indian in one of the original 30-minute episodes, showcasing his ability to adapt to different roles. Beyond Festus, he also portrayed a Texas cattleman who formed a friendship with Chester, Dennis Weaver, only to meet a tragic fate later in the series. This multifaceted approach to character portrayal speaks volumes about Curtis's dedication to his craft and his commitment to delivering captivating performances that added depth to the Gunsmoke narrative. James Arness, renowned for his portrayal of Matt Dillon on Gunsmoke, wasn't just a hero on the small screen. He also exhibited extraordinary valor and dedication in real life during World War II. Arness served with distinction, showcasing courage and resilience in the face of adversity. Unfortunately, his military service was cut short due to a debilitating leg injury sustained in combat, a sacrifice that likely contributed to the arthritis he battled later in life. Despite the premature end to his military career, Arness's contributions did not go unnoticed. His exemplary service earned him several prestigious accolades, including the Bronze Star Medal, European African Middle Eastern Campaign Medal, with 3 Bronze Campaign Stars, Combat Infantryman Badge, Purple Heart, and World War II Victory Medals. These decorations stand as a testament to his outstanding service, bravery under fire, and unwavering commitment to his country. And that's all for today's video. As always, show your support by giving this video a thumbs up. If you want to stay updated and be among the first to watch our future videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell. See you next time.